Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Now, as you saw in the intro, today's review video is going to be part 3 of the 3-part series involving the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Jungle Mission 3-pack. Now in this case, we're going to now go ahead and show off Wheeljack, or as I like to affectionately refer to him as, Pablo. So, as you can tell, this figure has been the butt of a lot of memes and a lot of jokes. I'm going to try not to do a lot of jokes on this figure at the figure's expense, but I would not hold my breath on the matter. But nonetheless, though, I cannot wait to go ahead and review this figure for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and review Pablo. All right, folks, there he is, and I have to say, when I first saw the initial designs for Pablo, and you know what, I'm going to say this here and now. From this point on, that is the name I'm going to be calling him by. Because I do not see Wheeljack, I see Pablo. So from this point on, that's what his name's going to be, at least in this video. Now, going back, when I first saw Pablo, I did not like the face. Honestly, that was, whoa. That was as if he went in for a facelift, and he wound up getting a doctor that was drunk, high, and pissed off because his ex-wife wound up taking all his shit in the divorce. And that was the end result. Ugh. Not to mention, he wound up getting, either Elton John's or Urkel's glasses. And of course, with the suspenders on here, I've seen more Urkel than I do Elton John. So, that's what we have. And then one thing that I noticed until much later, he's kind of bow-legged. Honestly, it's as if he was riding through the Peruvian mountains, on a robo-burro, for weeks, if not months. And now whenever he walks bow-legged. Again, that's just my opinion. But I have to say, I wasn't originally planning on getting the set, but then I decided, well, let me get it for Cheater. And then Nightbird kind of grew on me. And then, of course, there were 3. So, that's what happened. Pablo kind of grew on me. And, at this point, if nothing else, he's going to be one of those few figures that I despised to no avail, but turned out to be one of my favorite figures to have. So let's see what happens in this case. But let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, one of the first things I do want to show off is, let's go ahead and get him adjusted here. There we go. Is, like I said, pissed off plastic surgeon, and you're paying the price for it now. Yeah, that, I want to say that's horrendous, but if for anyone that's watched the Bayverse movies, Q had the face of nightmares. I think Bay had an idea of saying, what if we turn Albert Einstein into a robot? And that was the end result. That was the stuff of nightmares. ah, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and lay off of Pablo because, he doesn't really deserve it too much. Oh, man. But, let's take a look at him. He looks really cool looking in a way. He's got some really good molded detail. He's got his suspenders, his pants, his chaps. You know what? That's what these are. These are chaps. It's a good molded detailing. Now, I really wish if they're going to go ahead and paint the hand on top of the hand black, why not just paint the whole damn thing? I may actually go back in and do that myself. Now, he's got some really good, some really good, very minimal backpack. That's really good. I like the way his hands are. His wings are. It's very nice. I really like it. And of course, he's got his weapon. Not too bad looking. He's got some waffling on there. Damn, now I want waffles. Okay, moving on. So not too bad. Very nice. So let's go ahead and check out the head sculpt. Now, mine is very tight, and you know what? It can kind of look left, kind of look right, but you know what? Straight ahead, this head's not going to move anywhere else. I am too damn scared to actually twist it. It may be just an issue on just this copy that I got, but yeah, I am so not moving that head anymore. It is, and you just saw it right now. It is scary to move. It is that damn tight. So yeah, that was the head movement. Arms can go up. I want to say there's a little bit of a butterfly movement. He can turn, 360, but you'll have to go ahead and make sure you angle it so clear the wing. He does have rotation, but at the elbow he can bend about a little bit. No, bend around 90 degrees. He's got this whole forearm, including the hand, is all molded together, so there is no wrist rotation. He's got waist rotation here. He can kick up around 90 degrees. He can kick back around 90 degrees. He can bend at around 90 degrees and still kick his own back. And of course, he can bend his foot down. Again, that's pretty much due to transformation. And he's got a little bit of an ankle tilt. So, not too bad, if I do say so myself. This is a good figure. Oh, now you know what? One thing I did not do, and I didn't do with the other two, but I'm going to do with this one. I think it's because of the way his feet are designed. I'm going to see if he can do a kung fu kick. So let's go ahead and do it. Can he do it? Why, yes, he can. Woohoo! Pablo can kung fu. Yes. It's always fun to see that my figures can actually do some kung fu fighting. I like it. I really do. So, let's go ahead. Yes. All right, but there he is. So give me a moment to go ahead, take his weapon off, get him straightened up, and I'll be right back with transformation. All right, here we have Pablo ready to transform. So one of the first things we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and move his suspenders off. These two upper flaps go down like so. So it's nice and flush. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and move the head, move the chest piece up, and try and clear that. Now, this is up. We got, Pablo right there. And this, we're going to go ahead and just unfold this. Now, this back piece is on a slider right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, well, first things first, we're going to go ahead and move these arms in. And this, oops, for those I didn't see because I was too damn close, sorry about that. So these are on a rocker hinge, so we're going to fold this out. We're going to take this white piece here and we're going to fold that in. So like so. That means the arms will be hanging out. So we're going to do the same over here. And we are going to go ahead. Come on, baby. Oi, come on. Work with me here. There we go. All right. So once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and turn or twist these doors out or out like so. And do the same on the other side. Now once that's done, all we got to do is push this top portion up. Try and make sure that this portion here is cleared all the way and that it is flushed on this side right here. So as you can tell, that is right there. All flushed, no deals. But you gotta make sure it is pushed in. But again, let me go ahead and make sure I say this. Do be careful because as you can tell, this is all clear blue plastic that's been painted over. Now, at this point, all you gotta do is just push these the doors in, and there is this tab right here. It's gonna go into this slot that's on the inside, and there we go. That will happen. Now, all you gotta do is do the other side. And let's see, we can try and make sure that it's in there nice and clear. Yes, yes, okay, good. Now, at this point, the arms will fit in like so. All right, now, at this point, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and fold the legs like so. Oh, first things first. These back panels need to be pulled up like that. This is going to fold in, up like so. This is going to be pushed up like that. So for those that did not see it the first time, fold, and then tilt up, and there we go. And then all we gotta do is just twist this around, make sure this portion goes underneath this area here, and this peg will go into that slot right there. Like that. Now all we gotta do is do the same on the other side. And we just got to get all this situated. Yes, yes, there we go. Now, all right. All right, there we go. Now, then of course these suspenders will clip on right there. Now, all we gotta do is just twist this around, twist that around, and all we gotta do is just push this down. And let's do that with this side. And then we just tap that in. And there we go. Come on, baby. Yes. Alrighty. Alright. And there he is in his repair van mode. Wow, that is really nice looking. And I have to say, there wasn't a whole lot of bitching that I did during the process of the transformation. Because you all know I love to bitch about shit. And again, let me reiterate what I said earlier about Pablo over here. And that's that he is going to become one of those very rare figures that I despised at the very beginning. He's going to be one of my favorites. But before I forget, weapon storage. Now, in the instructions, you have weapon storage right here by this pig hole, and this one back here. Now, because he's got a lot of space here, I'm surprised they did not put anything to put underneath. That would have been more preferable, really. But they didn't. So now he's got a big ass gun on the top of his vehicle mode. And yeah. But okay, yeah, you know what? It's all good. Not too bad. So, however, in addition to Nightbird, who I'm getting Toy Hacks labels for, I'm also getting Toy Hacks labels for Pablo over here. So, again, I need to go ahead and when those come out, we're going to be revisiting these two. I don't recall if there were ever any labels for Cheetor. I did not see any, so unfortunately it would be 2/3 out of the whole set that's going to get Toy Hacks. But it's all good. So give me a moment to go ahead and get him transformed, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts as well as my score. All right, folks, thank you for waiting. I appreciate your patience. And here we have Pablo. And again, out of this whole set, I say it again, this is one of the bots that is going to become my favorite, despite my earlier, what's the word I'm looking for? My earlier comments concerning him, my feelings towards this figure originally. This has become one of my favorites. He is fun to transform. There were some areas, I have to say, in the transformation process that gave me pause. The clear plastic areas that make up the windshield and the partial roof as well as the doors give me pause. So, as I stated before, if you're transforming this, do be careful, because we all have had experiences, myself included, that if we're too rough with it, it's gonna break, and we got no one but ourselves to blame for that. So I'm just saying. But this is such an awesome looking figure, to play with, and I mean. If I had if they came out with a studio series, Wheeljack, I may get them. I'm kind of on the fence on the Nightbird because she's really backpack heavy. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence. It's like with the studio series Cheetor. I did not get him either. I got Windblade, but I did not get Cheater when the Studio Series came out. I'm actually waiting for Rhinox and for Optimus Primal to come in. So more than likely I'll get those. As a matter of fact, just probably as a little teaser, I may wind up getting Studio Series Scourge, mostly because of that upgrade set that I saw. And I'm just like, whoa. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those, well, let me get this figure, review it, then get the upgrade set, and be elated about it. Yes, we are talking about Wheelie. But you know what? That was a different figure, different video. We're concentrating on Pablo. And, man, like I said, this is such a fun and awesome figure. I cannot, at this point, I really cannot stop gushing. He really changed the way I thought about this figure. So I take back every nasty thing I ever said. Some of it, anyway. But on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm giving Pablo a 10. He is deserving of a 10. Despite all the wicked things I have thought or said about the character or the figure itself, he is deserving of this score. That is my take on the figure. That is my score. I want to hear from you. Have you picked this up? Now, the last time, this was about maybe a month or so ago, I saw the whole 3-pack at Target. However, over the past 2 weeks or so, I've not really seen them. So if you were lucky enough to pick them up when he was available at Target, did you like them? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when I post up new videos. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel, who watches my videos, who shares my videos, and on occasion, leave a comment. I really appreciate it. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.